All right, all right. Once again, my name is Noel Booker, Noel A. Booker Sr. with Business Credit Builder. And at Business Credit Builder, what we do is help entrepreneurs build their business credit and access funding for your business, okay? And we do that by creating a profile for your EIN number and not letting it attach to your social so that your business stands on its own and your personal credit is safe so you can do personal things with your personal credit instead of business things with your personal credit, okay? That's where a lot of businesses make mistakes by using up all of their personal credit on their business. And then when they need some personal stuff done, their personal credits are suffering, okay? So without further ado, let's get busy. Okay, so what we're gonna talk to you about is how to get $250,000 in business credit for your EIN that's not linked to your social and easily get business loans and credit lines, all right? Okay, here goes my contact info. In the case that you are watching this on YouTube, then make sure you subscribe, you like, and make a comment, okay? Check out the contacts. We got my telephone, my email, the website, right? The website is businesscreditbuilder.us. And there are two buttons at the bottom. The one button says how to get a free guide on how to build business credit. Just go to businesscreditbuilder.us/free guide, and you get the free guide. If you want to discuss the services that we provide, what you do is get a free business consultation by going to /free guide. I'm sorry, consult. All right. And also, in the case that you think your business may qualify for funding now, then you go to /get funding. Okay. Make sure y'all take notes. I'm gonna be going fast. I have a bunch of information to tell you. When you have questions, you can raise your hand. You can talk on the mic or you can put it in the chat. Okay. So let's get started. What we got here? Okay, so I'm gonna run down some of my background, right? So I was raised in New York. I went to Morehouse. I studied accounting, and I've been in corporate accounting for a few years. And I started my own business called MediaNet USA. At MediaNet USA, what we do is accounting and bookkeeping services for small business. We also provide web hosting services. We make your website for your business. And now we talk about business credit, okay? So what we will cover today, how you can get business credit within 7 days or less that's linked to your EIN, not your social, even if you're a startup or have bad personal credit now. Then immediately start using it to get the credit you want and need, even from major sources like Target, Walmart, Staples, Lowe's, Visa, MasterCard, and more. Also, how you can access loans, even as a startup, have credit challenges, or lack collateral, okay? So those are the things that you need. You need, in order to get business funding, what they look at is what I call the 3 C's: credit, collateral, and cash flow, okay? Those are important elements that they will look at when you get business funding, okay? Most people try to get money from their bank when they need money. Most people don't know that EIN credit can be built regardless of personal credit quality. Many apply for credit in the wrong order. Many entrepreneurs don't know that money is available based on business strengths. Okay? This seminar is for you if you're looking for money to start or grow a business, or you want to build credit that's not linked to your social security number. What is business credit? Business credit is credit that is obtained in the business name. Let me see. I'm gonna mute these couple people here. Okay, just mute them. Okay, cool. Okay, so business credit is credit that is obtained in a business name. With business credit, the business builds its own credit profile and credit score for its EIN number. This credit is in the business name and based on the business's ability to pay, not the business owner's ability to pay. The business can qualify for revolving store credit cards like Staples, Lowe's, Sam's Club, Costco, and more. Peace. Bye. Okay, why business credit is awesome. Business credit has no effect on your personal credit. In order to build business credit, there is no personal guarantee needed. Business credit building is fast. It's faster than personal credit because there's only one factor that's related to business credit, and that's how you pay your bill. With personal credit, there's 5 factors that affect your personal credit scores. Anyone can see your business credit reports. With business credit, you have greater borrowing ability and no collateral, cash flow, or good credit is needed to build business credit, okay? And once you have business credit, you have access to loans and credit lines. Every successful business in America has business credit. This is how business is done with business credit, and I'm gonna show you how, right? So what you're looking at right now is what anybody can see for free. You will go to the Experian website, and there is a place on their website where you can put your business name and address in and find out whether or not they have a record on your business already, or any business for that matter. This is free. Anybody could do this, okay? So this page is on Facebook. They're from Menlo Park, California. And the piece that I want to bring to your attention is the number of trade lines. You see that? They got 40 trade lines. So what I'm going to do now is just explain what a trade line is, just so that we're eye to eye and we understand what a trade line is, because the trade line is important. It's the basis for building business credit. So I want to make sure that you understand what that is from the beginning. And let's clear that up, right? So this is what a trade line is. You go to a company, they give you an account, a credit account, where you could go buy something on credit. You go buy something on credit, which means you have the item and they gave you an invoice to let you know when to pay it, right? Y'all know the deal, right? And then you pay it, right? So this is what happens when you pay it. Once you pay it, that company sends a report to the business credit reporting agencies. The report says XYZ company has an account with us. They can spend X amount of dollars with us, and they made a purchase. And they paid that purchase off in X amount of days. So they send that record to the business credit reporting agencies, and the business credit reporting agencies put that information on your credit profile. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is one trade line, okay? Now, you can make more transactions at this vendor, those are called experiences, but there's still one trade line. Does anybody have any questions on what a trade line is? Anybody? Questions? Questions? I want to make sure that you'll understand before we move forward. Okay? Okay, so we good? Everybody know? Everybody's good? We clear on what a trade line is. All right. That's cool. All right, so on the next page here, we got Microsoft. They got 131 trade lines. You see that? 131. And Walmart. So with Walmart, what they do, they're like the king of business credit, right? So what they do is they go to Bounty. They say, yo, Bounty, let me get a truckload of toilet paper, right? So the owner of Walmart, he doesn't go in his pocket and pay for this. He doesn't call the accounting department and say, yo, cut a check for this. The truckload of toilet paper shows up to the store. They put it on the shelf. We go in and buy it. Then they take our money and they pay the bill. And Bounty says, hey, you did that good. Here's 5 truckloads. Now keep flipping it. Okay? That's how it works. Just the flipping business. Okay? And this is how business is done. From the big corporate level to the small business level. At the corner store, when the bread comes in, they're not paying for that bread right then, unless they messed up their credit. They're counting how many units came in, how many units went out. Okay? Peachy's not here. Okay. How we can help. Business Credit Builder. We show you how to make your business credible in the eyes of the lender. Our high-tech software helps you build your business credit and to access high-limit store credit, business loans, and credit lines. We work with all legitimate types of funding programs that are available today, offering funding through hundreds of investors and lenders through a multitude of different funding programs. Okay, that's what we do. Okay, let's get down to business. How do you build business credit? All right, here we go. Okay, building business credit is a step-by-step process. Each step is needed for the next step. So you can't skip steps, okay? You know how we do. We like to skip steps and stuff. We can't skip steps building business credit, all right? Each step is needed so you can get to the next step, okay? So as a business owner, you may begin to hear the word fundability a lot. It may come from lenders, various media platforms, or your own current creditors. What is fundability? The ability of your business to get funded. When lenders consider funding your business, does it appear to them to be a good idea to make the loan? What do they look at to make that determination? How does a business become fundable? When a lender considers lending to your business, do they feel that you are a high risk? Do you appear to be a business that can and will pay the debt back? Lenders are in it for the money, right? So basically, you just got to appear to look like you can pay your bill. You don't have to be able to pay a bill. You have to look like you can pay a bill. Okay? That's some deep shit, right? Okay. How does the business get fundability? How does a business become fundable? To start, you have to make sure your business is set up properly. Okay? A great business score, credit score is important. In addition, there are many other aspects that are necessary for fundability as well. A potential creditor needs to see that your business is legitimate and profitable. See, they need to see that you're legitimate, right? Many loan officers, loan applications are denied approval due to fraud concerns. Others simply because something didn't match up and threw up a red flag. Maybe the address or the phone numbers didn't match up on a couple of reports, and it just looks unprofessional. If you understand what fundability is and how to get it, you can shut down any such red flags before they become problems to you. The foundation of fundability is how you set up your business. It is how it has to be set up to appear to be a fundable entity, separate from you, the owner. Okay, these are the things that you need to have in place and correct. Okay, you need a business name, a business address, business phone, EIN number, a DUNS number, a website, and a business email address. These are the things you need. Make sure you'll get that down. Okay, you got that, Miss Keefe? I know I messed up your name. Okay. All right, let's run that down again. Business name, business address, business phone, EIN, DUNS number, website, email. These are the things you need to have in place. Okay. Okay, contact information. The first step in setting up your foundation of fundability is to ensure your business has its own business phone number, fax number, toll free, business address, right? So the business phone, it has to be a local telephone number that is listed with National 411 directory. You can list your telephone number with National 411 directory by going to listyourself.net. Listyourself.net. That's how you can list it, all right? So, other things that are required. This is one thing that is required, the local telephone number listed with National 411 directory. That's a requirement. You cannot skip this step. This is not the step that you skip and say, I'll do that later. Oh, they're not gonna not approve me because of my telephone number. No, this is what they're gonna check. This is one of the first things they're gonna check to see if your business telephone number is listed. Okay. Now, having a fax number and a toll-free number is not as necessary. The local number is necessary, but this is how it goes down. If you got this local number that's listed, they're gonna check that. They will check that. They're gonna check that. And they say, bet. That's checked. Now, they got this fax number, they got this 800 number. Now, you're looking more like you are a credible business, okay? So when they have fields on the application, you don't want to have them fields empty. You want to be able to put something in because they're actually doing something with this information, okay? So, and then the business address, right? The business address. Now, for the business address, there are 3 options. All right, business address. There are 3 options for your business address. The 3 options are this: your brick and mortar. That's the first option. Brick and mortar. Brick and mortar. It's like a storefront. You definitely need a place that you can accept packages. The second option is a virtual office address. Every city all over the world has virtual office addresses that will give you a virtual business address for as low as $50. Okay. The third and the last option is your home address. The reason why it's the third and the last option is because lenders and creditors do not perceive home-based businesses as being credible. But they look at that on a case-by-case basis. So let's say you're a hairstylist. You're doing hair from the house, right? Well, they think that because you're doing hair from the house, you might be able to pay this bill, okay? But on the other side of that, let's say you are a trucking company and maybe you can't keep all these trucks at the house. So now they're trying to see if this makes sense, right? They're trying to see if this whole thing is making sense to them. Is this a legitimate business? And one thing to know that on your Dun & Bradstreet credit report is a Google Maps picture of your business address. So they're looking right at your crib. When they are deciding to approve you, they're looking right at your business address. Okay? So they're trying to see, does this make sense? Okay? Now, having a home office makes sense in a lot of situations, especially nowadays, okay? So they're just trying to see if this whole thing is making sense, all right? Okay. Now, this is my go-to for local telephone numbers. Any one of these companies will do good. Any one of these companies. Freedom Voice, Ring Central, Vonage. But my go-to is Freedom Voice. Freedom Voice will give you a local number for $9.99 per month. And they will list it with the National 411 Directory for $3 a month. So I figured that I got at least spend $13 to get this telephone right. And I always check out the free options. And the free option, which is Google Voice, is not an option, okay? That don't work half of the time. So I just want to let you know. There's no skipping steps, right? Ring Central and Vonage, they're gonna start you at $25 a month. Also, Freedom Voice will also add the fax number and the toll-free number for under $20 a month. So Freedom Voice is the go-to. You can see some vendors. You can see the Freedom Voice vendor at my website /vendors, okay? Okay, this is the go-to for your virtual address. Okay, this is the go-to for your virtual address. Da Vinci Office Solutions. They can find you an address for as low as $50 a month. Okay, go to businesscreditbuilder.us/vendors, and there'll be a telephone number, a person to ask for, and there's verbiage on there so you can order the correct product, because you can't just get any virtual office address or product that they sell. You need a unique address. So some of these virtual office companies will give hundreds of businesses the same exact address. You don't want that. You want a unique address for your business. And Da Vinci, they fill out this particular form they send to the post office, which creates a unique address for your business. That's how you want to run it. Okay? And that's crucial. That's crucial stuff. Okay? Okay, EIN number. I'm not going to talk too much about an EIN number. Y'all seem pretty educated on this type of stuff. So EIN number is simple. But I am going to tell you the two things that you need to know about the EIN number. All right? One, in order to build business credit, you need an EIN number. And two, it's free. That's what you need to know. It's free. You go to irs.gov, you get your EIN number right there on the spot. Takes you about 15 minutes. And boom, you get it right there free. So don't Do not pay for an EIN number, all right? And you need it. Those are the two things you need to know. Let's move forward. Okay. You need to incorporate, which means going to the Secretary of State and registering your business name, right? In Georgia, it costs $100. In Florida, it costs about $250. New York, about $275. California is about $800. So every state is different, and every state handles their corporations differently, okay? Incorporating your business as an LLC, S Corp, or corporation is necessary to fundability. It lends credits to your business as one that is legitimate. It also offers some protection from liability. In order to separate personal from business liability, you must select a limited liability corporation, which is also called the LLC, or a corporation. So when you register your business name, they're going to ask you to select an entity. If you choose proprietorship or a partnership, you'll be personally liable for anything that happens with your business. Okay? That's what you need to know. Okay, business bank account. So once you got your certificate from the Secretary of State and you have your EIN number, that's when you can go and get a business bank account. You're going to need a business bank account. Some creditors require you have a business bank account because credible businesses have business bank accounts. Okay? Also, having a bank account will separate your business revenues and expenses from your personal revenue and expenses, so that you can prepare your taxes right? And don't have no problems around tax time. Okay? Okay, so you need a separate, dedicated business bank account. Keep track of your business finances, all that stuff. Most vendors and lenders require a business to have a bank account in order to get approved. Licenses. What is fundability? It is being a legitimate business. So legitimate businesses have the appropriate licenses and permits to operate their business. Now, most people got the licenses and permits that they need. The most common mistake that small business owners make is that they got the license, but they have an old address on that license. They can deny you, and they don't have to tell you why. Okay? That's a key piece right there. So you have to make sure that all your information is consistent. So when they go and search up your business, that everything is correct that they see, that you put on that application. Everything has to be exactly the same. Otherwise, they can consider you as a fraud, not legitimate. Okay? Everything has to line up. Okay? So do the research you need to do to ensure that you have all the licenses necessary to legally run your business at the federal, state, and local levels. Okay? Whew. Okay. Website and email. Lenders and creditors will deny you if you don't have a website. That's how it goes down nowadays. Okay? Legitimate businesses have a website. And when you fill out the application, a lot of times they do go straight to Google and put your business name in there. Because what they're going to do, they're going to try to find your business. And then when they do find your business, you want them to find your business. When they do find your business, they're going to skip over that pretty homepage. Then they're going to go straight to the contact page, and they're going to double check the name, address, and telephone number to make sure it's the same thing that you put on the application. So now they're waiting for you to slip up now. You see that? They're trying to catch you. They're trying to catch you slipping. Okay? All your business information has to line up exactly every place they find it. Okay? Spend the time and money necessary to ensure your website is professionally designed and works well. Your business needs a dedicated business email address as well. So the hosting company that you use to get your website will provide you an email. Okay? So if you go to a company like GoDaddy, they a la carte you, right? So they'll get you the domain registration. They're going to give you this website builder. And they're all going to charge you a different price for that, different price for that. They're going to charge you this, that, and the other, right? And then when you need an email, now they're going to charge you about $100 for one email, okay? So one of the services I provide is through my company called MediaNet. I do websites. So we have this small business web package, web hosting package, which is all inclusive. It includes domain registration, 12 months web hosting, website design, monthly updates, unlimited emails, expert customer service, and internet consultation starting at $350. All right? All right. MediaNet USA, to schedule to build your own website, schedule a free business credit consultation. You don't know how to do that already. Okay. What is fundability? Business credit reports. Okay. You need to understand the importance of your business credit reports and how to read them. It's the blueprint for tracking your trade lines, your business credit report. Okay. The three most popular reporting agencies are Dun & Bradstreet, Experian, and Equifax. These are the three major joints. All right. That's the three that you need to be up on. You need business credit reports from each one of these. These companies are in the business of collecting information, repackaging it, and selling it. Okay? So, these companies will charge you about $100 per month, each one of these companies, for your business credit report. Now, when you are one of my clients, I give you the hookup for $25 a month. You get all three of them. Okay, so I'm gonna save you a little bit of money. All right. Actually, that's a substantial chunk right there, if you ask me. Okay. And you can go to businesscreditbuilder.us/reports. You will see these logos, and they are linked directly to a place on their respective websites that you can put your business name and address in and see if you have a report already. Okay. Okay. Other business data agencies, in addition to the business credit reporting agencies that directly calculate and issue credit reports, there are other business data agencies that affect those reports indirectly. LexisNexis and the Small Business Exchange. These two agencies gather information from a variety of sources, including public records. This means they can have access to information relating to automobile accidents, liens, and more. While you may not be able to access or change the data the agencies have on your business, you can ensure that any new information they receive is positive. Enough positive information can help counteract any negative information from the past. Okay? Identification numbers. In addition to the EIN, there are identifying numbers that go along with your business credit reports. When considering what is fundability, you need to be aware that these numbers exist. Some of them are simply assigned by the agency, like the Experian BIN, okay? Dun & Bradstreet is the largest and most commonly used business credit reporting agency, and they have what they call a DUNS number, okay? The DUNS number you have to actually apply for. The Experian BIN is automatically generated for you, okay? Okay, your credit history has everything to do with everything related to your credit score, which is a huge factor in the fundability of your business. So you can access money for your business and your credit is bad. You can do that. But if you have good personal credit, that makes you more fundable for your business. There are programs that we have that if you have good personal credit, we can access money for your business, okay? So the things that affect your personal credit score is like how many accounts are reporting, how long you have made each, how long you have had each account, what type of accounts they are, how much credit you're using on each account versus how much is available. Are you making your payments on these accounts consistently on time? Okay. The more accounts you have reporting on-time payments, the stronger your credit score will be. Align your business information correctly. This is a problem because of a ton of loan applications are turned down each year due to fraud concerns, simply because things do not match up. Exact business legal name, business address, business phone, address listed at the IRS for your EIN number, your insurance, your licenses, your website, your bank account. Any place where your business name is, that information needs to line up correctly. The key to this piece of business fundability is to monitor your reports frequently. When it comes to business credit reports, you can monitor them through the reporting agencies directly, as I told you already, or you can get the discount through being my client. We can hook you up with a $25 hookup, right? Okay. Okay. What is fundability? Financial statements. Okay. Both your personal and your business tax returns need to be in order. Not only that, but you need to be paying your taxes, both personal and business. A fundable business maintains financials monthly, quarterly, yearly. Having financial statements on demand lends credence to the legitimacy of your business. Your personal tax returns. Often tax returns for the previous 3 years will suffice. Get a tax professional to prepare them. This is the bare minimum you need. Other information lenders ask for include check stubs and bank statements, among other things. Okay. Okay, bureaus. There are several other agencies that hold information related to your personal finances that you need to know about. You know about the FICO score, right? There's also check systems, right? Have you ever been convicted of a crime? Your bankruptcy, if you have a short sale on your record, if you have a lien or UCC filings, all of this can and will play into the fundability of your business. Okay? How much money you can get. Okay? So much plays into this that you will not even think about. How fundable are you? Is your contact information consistent? Choosing lending products that is best for your business. Do you need a traditional loan or a line of credit? Would a working capital loan or an expansion loan work best for your needs? Choosing the right product to apply for can make all the difference. Okay? So that's where our finance team comes into play. Our finance team evaluates your situation and decides which is the best product for you to apply for, okay? Now, this whole thing is very complicated. To be honest, it is complicated. I ain't gonna lie. There's a whole bunch of things that factor in to your fundability. And these are all the factors that factor into your fundability. See, on the left-hand side is all the credibility things, right? Remember I told you about that? Even the industry that your business is in can affect your fundability. Your business phone, your business 411 listing, your business entity, your EIN, your website, all that stuff. On the right-hand side, the application process, your financial statements, the business credit reports. All of this factors into how fundable your business is. Does anybody have any questions at this point before we go forward? So far we've talked about getting your business credible in the eyes of the lender. And we talked about understanding why you need your business credit reports. Okay. So now we're going to actually build business credit. Okay. You see how long it took to do all of that? That stuff is necessary. You cannot go forward with the stuff I'm getting ready to go through unless this stuff I've already talked about is done. And you understand the importance of your business credit reports. Okay. So this next step, we have to find vendors that's going to give you credit when you have no credit, and they have to report. That's a hard one. Okay. It's hard to do that because not many businesses are going to is going to give you credit when you have no credit. Right. And two, they have to be able to report to the business credit reporting agencies, and only 10% of all businesses report to the business credit reporting agencies. Only 10%. Okay. So this is a hard one to do. Okay. We're going to be looking for net 30 accounts, which means that they're going to give you a little credit when you have no credit. And when you buy something on credit, you need to pay the full balance in 30 days. Hence the term net 30. Boom. A business credit report can be started much the same as a consumer report commonly is, with small amounts of credit. The business can be approved for small amounts of credit to help them build an initial credit profile. These types of initial accounts in the business world are commonly referred to as vendor credit or net 30 accounts. Okay. And some vendors will approve your company for net 30 payment terms upon verification of as little as an EIN number and a 411 listing of your telephone number, right? I already taught you that, right? That's how we get started. Okay, here is a vendor that will approve you for initial credit, even if you have none now. Okay, this information is incorrect right here. Strategic Network Solutions no longer reports. This used to be my vendor that I use, but it's no longer the vendor I use, the first off vendor. So if you go to businesscreditbuilder.us/vendors, you'll see my starter vendor, which is Maverick Office Supplies. So go to /vendors and you can set up an account with Maverick Office Supply. They report to all 3 business credit reporting agencies, and they sell office supplies. Okay, so hook up that account. That's a good account to get. They report to all 3 business credit reporting agencies. Okay, there are other companies that are good starter vendors. You ready to write them down? Here we go. I'm gonna run them. You ready? Here we go. Maverick Office Supplies, Barnett Barnett is a Home Depot company. They sell everything that Home Depot sells. Quill Office Supplies, Uline, and one more. DigiKey, DIGI-KEY, DigiKey. These are all good starter vendors. Okay? Those are good starter vendors to get down. All right? Now, some vendors will require an initial prepaid order before they can approve your business for terms. So if they look at your business credit report, which they will, and they see nothing, some of them will say, we need you to make a couple payments first, a couple transactions first. So just be aware of that, okay? You need to have a total of 5 net 30-day pay accounts reporting. That's why I gave you 5. You peeped that game, right? I already gave you 5. So you need 5. That's the first goal. 5 net 30 accounts. That's why I got this car. You see the car got the 5 on it, right? You check out the smoke on the car though, right? Check out the smoke, right? But check out his face. His face is like, yo, I got credit. We rolling. And we go to the next step. Because once you got 5, we roll on to the next step. All right? After 5 trade lines are established using vendor accounts, obtaining revolving accounts is the next step. Revolving accounts or credit cards a business owner can use and not be required to pay the full balance owed each month. Peep that, right? Okay, so here goes some revolving accounts. It gets easy now, okay? Home Depot, Lowe's, Office Depot, Staples, Best Buy, Walmart, Sam's Club, Costco, Amazon, Dell, Apple, BP, Chevron, Racetrack. This is just a few of them. There's a whole bunch of these. But you cannot skip those net 30s because these vendors are revolving accounts and they need you to have credit already. If you just skip the steps of the net 30s and just go to these, they will deny you 100% of the time, okay? So just don't be skipping steps and prove me right. Just take my word for it and don't skip no steps, all right? All right. Once 10 accounts are on the credit, an owner can then start applying for a Visa, MasterCard, Amex, but you need 10 trade lines on your credit report in order to apply for Visa, MasterCard, American Express. Approval amounts will be equivalent to the highest credit limit account on your business credit report. Try to have 10 accounts with at least one of them having a high $10,000 credit limit. So what you do is you pick one of those revolving accounts, you use it more often. When they see you making on-time payments, you call them up and you say, increase my limit. You want to increase your account as much as you can. Because when you go to the Visa, MasterCard, and they approve you, they're gonna match your highest revolving account limit. Okay, that's how that works. Okay, it's essential to keep using the credit, keep applying for more, and talk with credit providers to raise credit limits. If you do this, the business credit will keep growing until higher limit credit lines are obtained within 6 to 12 months. Okay? Okay, there's no skipping steps. 10 trade lines, high limit of 10,000. Cash credit accounts will match your highest credit limit reported on your credit profile. MasterCard, Visa, American Express. You get access to loans and credit lines once you got business credit. Okay. Okay, here go 3 ways to get funding that your bank won't tell you about. Some of these you may qualify for, some of them you may not qualify for, but I like to go over them so that you can understand the mental process of funding your business, okay? And I'm gonna go through them real fast. Okay, cash flow finance. And cash flow finance is the most popular type of alternative funding today. These are cash advances that look at bank account management for approval. If you have more than $10,000 in deposits per month, you get approved just like that. You don't need no credit. All you need is your bank statements and you get funded. If you have $5,000 in deposits from accepting credit cards, you get approved just like that. Don't need no credit. This is the fastest and easiest money that you can get. All right. Now, this isn't for everybody. This is for existing businesses that come into a situation. Every business has a situation. They might need to make their payroll Friday. They might have a piece of equipment that went down and they need to replace this equipment like right now. Okay. So this is not for everybody. This is for existing businesses. Okay. Collateral-based financing. Collateral-based financing can be obtained if you have some type of viable collateral to offset what you are borrowing. Okay. Even as a startup with bad credit, you can still secure collateral financing if you have collateral. The rates are low for collateral-based financing because they know they can get their money. Here goes some types of collateral. Accounts receivable is also known as factoring. Okay, so with factoring, you have to be able to batch and sell your invoices. Like a freight company. A freight company will have a truck and they go make deliveries and they invoice to get paid for the delivery that they made. But they don't get paid for 30 days. So with factoring, they get paid in 24 hours. Purchase orders are for people that have government contracts. There are alternative lenders that with a government contract, that's straight money to them, and they're going to approve you just because you got a government contract, because they know that check going to clear. The commercial bank is not going to look at that. They're not going to do nothing for that. Okay? Stocks, bonds, 401ks. If you have these type of investments, you can get a business loan, and it does not affect your investments. Revenue lending, that's like cash flow. Inventory and equipment. If you have $100,000 in inventory and or equipment, you can get a business loan. If you have equity in your home, you can get a business loan. If you're an insurance agent and you have what they call a book of business, that's a list of your clients, you can get a business loan. There are, and here is number 3, unsecured credit. Unsecured credit, this is credit-based financing, is a great way to get money for your business if you have good personal credit or know a guarantor that does. If you secure credit up to 5 times of what your highest revolving limit account has now, up to $150,000. You need a 680 or better FICO score, all right, to qualify. Okay, you can look on my website and see the qualifications, more detailed qualifications. If you go to the business loan page on my website, you can apply for this. Okay, unsecured credit. Rates are usually 0% for up to 6 to 18 months. This is no doubt funding, so even startups can qualify. Accounts report to the business credit reporting agencies. Okay. Nante, did you have a question? Okay. There's also alternative financing. Okay. You got private money is also available. Venture capital, equity financing, y'all know about crowdfunding. You can even get specialized funding to buy equipment, signs, vehicle wraps. You see, there are alternative funding companies out there that just do equipment financing. They only finance equipment for your business. That includes vehicles, machinery, right? See, so there's companies out there with different programs that can fund different things. Okay. Signs, vehicle wraps. Okay. There's a whole bunch of funding opportunities out there. You just have to know how to get set up properly so they can view you as someone that can pay a bill, right? Okay. So how to easily get business credit and financing all in one place. And we're going to get out of here in a short, all right? On my website, at the bottom of each page are video testimonials from my clients. Check it out, all right? This is Brian. He's in New Jersey, all right? Okay, the ultimate solution, the business credit builder. It's the easiest and the fastest way to get money and credit to build and grow your business. It's a simple solution. You get business credit for your business, not linked to your social security number through the top selling business credit system. You get access to funding for your business to start, build, and grow. Our cutting edge technology helps you meet credibility requirements before you apply. Okay? You can access discounted business credit reports, like I told you. You get the largest supply of starter vendors to start your business credit. And that's crucial, right? These vendors are hard to find. We have a massive selection of revolving store credit with underwriting guidelines. Now, the underwriting guidelines is what you need to qualify. Now, if you do this on your own, you ask the company, well, what do I need to qualify to get approved? What they're going to say is fill out this application and I'll tell you if you are approved. Okay. So we save you time because we already know what the underwriting guidelines are. We already know. We're going to tell you beforehand. We can give you the hard to find cash credit sources like those business credit cards I told you about. Those are hard to find. If you do this on your own and you go search up business credit card, what's going to happen is you're going to come up with these Capital One credit cards that say, hey, we're a business credit card. But when you ask them who they report to TransUnion. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about credit cards that report to Dun & Bradstreet, Business Experian, and Equifax Commercial. Okay? Okay. No personal credit check or guarantee is required in order to build business credit. Okay. You get access to cash flow financing, collateral-based financing, unsecured financing, private money. All right. All these stuff you get access to. All of my clients have their own control panel customized to their business. It looks something similar like to this, but this is my reseller account, right? So it don't have that many buttons, but you do have this button down here that says Build Business Credit. When you go in there, you get your course of content, and we get you every single step of building up your business credit, every single detail to build your business credit in the order that you need to do it. Each instruction, each step that we have, we give you the instructions on how to complete it. There's a video on how to complete it. And also, there's an advisory team that you can call or email to help you finish this. So you're not doing this by yourself. You always have somebody that you can call and ask questions, make sure you're doing the right things, okay? To keep you on track so that you don't waste no time, okay? Now, when we get to the part where you're building up the actual business credit, we build business credit in 4 tiers of vendors. So each tier will give you about 15 vendors, and we'll say, pick 3 of these. And here goes Racetrack. So with Racetrack, we give you all the information that you need to know about the vendor, so you're not wasting time just filling out applications. If we give you something, you see that whether or not you qualify for it or not, and you apply for it. If you apply for it, you're going to get approved, okay? So Racetrack, they report to Dun & Bradstreet. They're a revolving account. We give you their telephone number, the fax number, description of what they sell, and exactly what you need to qualify. Okay, you get your for for a racetrack, you need an EIN number, you need a DUNS number, you need to pay that score of 78 or more. They prefer you be in business three years. You have a business entity, and you have to have your telephone number listed with 411. I already told you about that stuff, right? So you know when to apply, when to not to apply. There's a button right there on the page that you can apply right there, Johnny on the spot. Here goes Christine. Christine's one of my clients. Christine was able to get all of these accounts in six months. Oops. Oh, there you go. Thank you, Dante. Christine was able to get all of these accounts in 6 months without using her social. Now, not everybody could do that, though. She's able to do this because she's a stay-at-home mom. Her husband is a truck driver. That's why she's able to do this. Not everybody can do it as fast as she did, but you can do it within a year. Okay, to be honest, there's not that many people that can do it in 6 months. Okay, you're incredible if you do it in 6 months. So check it out. Sprint 2,000, Amazon 4,500, Tractor Supply 5,000, Exxon 5,000, Fuel Man Fleet 6,000, BP, BJ's 7,000, BP 8, Lowe's 10, Apple 12,500, Shell 15,000. Look at this list. This is over $250,000 worth of business credit. Okay, this is over $250,000 of business credit, and you can do it too. You just have to know the steps and follow the instructions. Okay. You also get your business credit advisor. All right, for 12 months, right? And you get access to a finance officer. So once you got business credit, we have the finance officer that's going to match you up with the programs that we already have. So we're like a broker. We already have the legitimate lending situations. My clients that come to me, they can't get qualified right now. So we put them through this business credit building program to help you get qualified. We already know what they're looking for. All right. So we're preparing you to get qualified. It works, no doubt about it. Okay. All right, here's a quick summary. We're going to get out of here. Okay, you get your own business finance suite control panel, discounted business credit reports, free DUNS number, largest supplier of starter vendors, massive selection of revolving store credit, hard to find cash credit sources, access to cash flow, collateral-based, unsecured, private money sources. It'll typically take you 18 to 24 months to do this on your own. But to be realistic, it'll take you about 12 months. Okay. I don't want to steer you wrong. I'm straight up and down. It's going to take you some time to do it if you do it correctly. All right. It's like an investment, right? It's like an investment into your business. Make sure that you have access to funding, and all businesses will need access to funding. Ain't no doubt about that. Okay. I don't know no business that don't need access to funding to expand, build, make sure they're providing the things that they need in quality, right? Okay, so we offer 2 different programs. And both of these programs I can finance. Okay, and I can easily finance this stuff. Okay, so you got the core package and you got the business credit building program. The difference in the two is that the core package is what I explained to you. You get your own control panel, and you get the advisory team, the finance team, and everything is all in line. And this is the best thing for you right here, the core package. It's the best package because you have access to the finance team. Okay. The business credit building program is a one-on-one consultation with me. So I help you build your business credit for 1 year. Okay. Now, get started today as part of your seminar, and you can get started with a huge discount on your premier enrollment. Okay, so this is the rundown. The core package usually goes for $4,400, but my price is $29.95. Okay, so if you pay with cash, then you can put $1,500 down, make 6 easy payments. Or you can make a single payment of $2,250, and that saves you $750. Okay. Now, you can apply to get financed. Okay. And you don't have to put up no money. You get financed and start building up your business credit now. Just get on a payment plan. We're going to finance you. You finance it by scheduling a free business credit consultation. That's what you do. You can go and look for the I don't have it up here, but for a matter of fact, let me see. No. I'm just going to send you to where you can look at the qualifications, but it's easy qualifications to get financed for this core package. All you need is a 515 FICO score. Okay. But they do want to see that you are no longer messing up your credit. They want to see that you're doing good with your credit, right? Okay. So that's the core package, right? The core package. You can get that financed, schedule a consultation, and we'll get you financed. Here goes the business credit building program for 1 year. This is a one-on-one consultation with me. I guide you for 1 year, right? It usually retails for $2,500. My price is only $900, $995. So that $995, you can get financed. Schedule a consultation, we'll get you financed. Or if you're paying with cash, you can pay $750 and save $250. All right? Or you can put down $400 and make payments. All right? Cool. Now, let's say you can't afford none of that. I got ebooks. Go to my ebooks page, /ebooks. The ebooks is going to help you out. Let's say you can't afford all that. Let's say you can't afford the $10 ebook, right? Let's say you can't afford this $10 ebook. Then you just go to my blog. My blog is businesscreditbuilder.us/blog. There's so much information on the blog. If you can't afford the $10 ebook, go to the blog. The blog got crazy info, all right? So the rundown is this. This is how you get started. Finance your core package today. Schedule a free business credit consultation, and we're going to make it happen, all right? We'll get you started today. You don't even need no money, all right? If you think this will help you, this is not for everybody. Building business credit is not for everybody. I already understand that. But if you think business credit can help you, call me up, schedule a free business credit consultation, and we'll make it happen. I'll show you how it could work for you. We'll schedule a plan of action for you and get you on your road to financing your business. All right? Any questions, anybody? Y'all been quiet today. All right? So has this information been useful? Has this information been useful for anybody? Or did I just waste everybody's time? Dante, I can't hear you. Say something.
Yeah, I was saying, I think it was very useful. I did this a lot of important stuff that I normally end up coming back around and asking more questions about.
Yo, Dante, you're blurry, and I can't really hear you. But I did hear that you said it was useful.
Can you hear me now?
Not that good. You can chat in the chat if you want.
Okay, let me try that.
All right, do that. Anybody else have any questions? Dante's he's gonna write his questions down. Yeah. Dante in the building. No other questions? Yo, let me get some wings. Natalia, Nanate. I done messed up her name a couple times already. Let me get some wings. A nigga hungry. She ain't even paying attention. Okay. Dante said that the information is useful to him. Anybody else? Anybody else got something to say? Dante, he's gonna go in the chat. What's good? What's good? Oh.
Yeah, it's not letting me bring up. Like, I can't find how to like send a message directly to you in the chat.
Oh, you can't find it. Shoot, your mic is I can't really hear you good, yo. But you can schedule a consultation and I'll answer whatever questions you got, Dante. All right. Schedule that easy consultation. The best deal is to schedule a consultation and we'll see if you qualify for funding, getting financed on the core package. Oh, you missed a lot though. Okay, bet. So for the people that missed a lot of information, I'm going to repost this recording of this webinar on my YouTube channel. You can go to my website to find my YouTube channel. Okay, businesscreditbuilder.us, and you'll be able to see this whole thing in entirety. And there's a lot of pieces, so there's a lot of information in this webinar we just did. A lot of key situations. Building business credit is not simple. It's simple, but you got to stay up on the pieces, right? You got to go step by step. You can't skip a step. It's really a lot of detail in there and all of that stuff. I think that's Natalia. I mess up her name every time I say her name, but thank you, Miss Business. Everybody, thank y'all for coming. Dante, make sure you check out the reposting on my YouTube channel. Everybody else, thank y'all for coming. If y'all got no questions, I'm gonna be out. All right. This is the time I ask questions. Answer questions. So let's get down. But you know, I appreciate everybody for coming. All right, Dante, that's what's up, man. All right, and just so you know, man, I'm the type that when I die, I want people to say about me that what he said, you can count on. All right. So anything I tell you, I know for sure. I'm not speculating any of this stuff. If I don't know, I'm gonna tell you I don't know. But if I tell you something, I know it for 100% sure because I did this shit. Okay? I know it for sure. And anything I tell you today, I know for sure. And business credit works. All right? All right, everybody. Y'all have a good night. Make sure that if y'all watching this on the YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. That helps me out, right? Y'all know the deal. I'm not a YouTuber, but you know, subscribe, like, and do all that stuff for me. All right. So we can start to get some stats up on that here. All right. The $25 plan that I think you meant, you must have heard that when I was saying that's what it costs to get business credit reports discounted through my company. Normally you would pay $100 for each report for each company each month. When you do business with my company, I give you the business credit reports for $25 a month, and you get all 3 business credit reports. Okay. So to clarify that $25 plan, that's the plan I'm talking about. All right. Okay. And what you do is schedule the business credit consultation. You go to businesscreditbuilder.us/consult, and you can schedule a free business credit consultation. We'll schedule a time that I'm gonna call you, and you can ask me whatever you want to ask. All right. Bet that. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good night. Kiss the kids. Love. Love is love, everybody. Y'all have a good night. Peace. Now let's see how we get out of here. All right, Dante, peace out, yo. Nothing to tell you, you ain't hooked me up with no wings. What up? All right, y'all. Have a good night. Peace.